The one thing I love about this recipe is it's easy, it's simple, and it's quick. The ingredients are simple and they're customizable. I'm talking about a sausage, egg, and cheese roll. Simple and quick. We're not going to deep fry it. We are going to fry it a little bit in our pan, but we're going to use minimal oil. You don't really need to deep fry your egg rolls. So I'm going to show you how to roll them so they'll come out perfect. And like I said, it's customizable. Right here, I have some bulk sausage. Got your eggs. I'm going to be using some Colby Jack cheese. I've got some scallions, green onions, and some red bell pepper. And of course, my Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning. That's it. Really, really simple. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and beat my eggs. You want to get those ready. And I always like to crack my eggs, if I'm using more than one, in a separate bowl first. Because if I have a bad egg and I add it to the original one, then they were both bad. So you want to go ahead and make sure your eggs are well beaten. And this is so quick and easy, we're going to head straight to the stove. So I'll see you over there. When your skillet is heating up, go ahead. I like to add in a little bit of my liquid from my pickled jalapenos. You can add milk, water, or you can add this liquid. Gives it an amazing flavor. And I'm going to add in some of my Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning to the eggs, okay? Go ahead and give that a whisk, then set it aside so it can just kind of marinate those flavors in there while we wait for our skillet to heat up. Okay, because this sausage can be kind of lean, I'm going to just spray my skillet. It is a cast iron skillet. It is a cast iron skillet. It's also non-stick, but I'm still going to spray it just with a little avocado spray oil. Just a little bit there to add to it to go ahead and make it cook a little bit faster. The skillet, go ahead and break it up as it cooks because you want it to be in crumbles. Now go ahead and add in your red bell peppers, your scallions and green onions, I'm going to add in some more of my Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning. Oh my God, this smells amazing. Delicious. If you happen to have sausage that's very oily, you want to drain it because we don't want our egg rolls to come out greasy. My sausage was very lean, and that's why I actually sprayed my skillet because I knew I was going to be adding in my eggs, which we're going to do that now. Give your eggs one more beat. And I have an electric stove, so at this point, I'm actually turning it completely off. Give my mixture one more stir. And continue to stir and combine the egg in with your sausage, peppers, and onions. So once you put your egg roll wrapper down, put your cheese on top of it, closest to the edge nearest you, all right? Then we're going to scoop up some of our filling. Now, you can put some sauce in here if you like or anything. I think I'm out of salsa, but I like to use salsa for dipping when it comes to this. And don't overfill your egg roll wrappers, because if you do, that's when they will burst, okay? You already have the cheese in there, and then put your topping in a line right in the center of that cheese. Then from the corner nearest you, you want to bring that up, and you want to bring it all the way over to the other piece of cheese, and then pull it back towards you. Roll it one more time. Stuff your stuff back in if it comes out like that. Turn your ends inside on both corners inside and roll it. You're pulling in tightly so that it will be a nice tight roll, and just continue to roll it. When you get to the end, this very end, you want to put a little water right on that corner. Close it up, and then again, put a little water on the outside, just like that. You're gluing that corner down. Then while we're waiting and we're wrapping the other ones, as you can see, it's nicely closed on all ends. Place it seam side down on your tray while we wait and do the other ones. So I'm going to do another one so you guys can see that again. Corner, cheese, filling, and if you want, you can go ahead and put that water on the corner now. Go ahead. Make sure your filling is closest to the edge there. Take the top one, fold it over all the way to the other part of the cheese. Roll it once, then tuck in your ends. Make sure your hands are absolutely clean or wear gloves. Okay, put a little bit more water over here using the same finger so that it can stay wet. Okay, I'm gonna knock the rest of these out and we'll be right back. All right, I have my skillet on medium high. I am going to use Strength Genesis macadamia nut oil. You could use any high heat oil you want. I would not suggest using olive oil because it is not a high heat oil. But avocado oil will do, peanut oil will do, whatever you want. I mean, you can use vegetable oil if you want, whatever you want. And I'm not putting very much in here, probably about 1/4 of a cup if I was going to measure it. We're gonna let that get hot and then we'll be back. Okay, we are probably hot enough. You don't wanna have it piping hot. Because we are not deep frying, we are going to have to rotate them pretty often. So since I have 6, I'm gonna do 3 at a time. Make sure when you put them in your skillet, you put them in seam side down, just like that, okay? Seam side down. Now we're just gonna let them cook slowly on this side, then we're gonna rotate them to the other side until we get all sides and even getting our ends in there. We'll stand them up a little bit to get our ends going in there. After they cook for maybe about 2 minutes on one side, then you want to just rotate it. Rotate it to the other side. And it can lean on its side because we have to get all 4 sides. So rotate it to the next side. Okay, these are ready. Look at that nice golden brown. Isn't that wonderful? Now I'm going to just turn it up just like that for a second on that end, just to get it nice and crispy on that end. and again on this end. Then onto a wire rack. Cut one open so you guys can see the inside. But look at how nice and crispy that is all the way around. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna cut one right quick. Ooh, hear the crunch? Yes. Ooh, look at that up close so you all can see. See the peppers, the green onions, the cheese has melted through there, and it smells amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that, y'all. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? And it smells delicious. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you know we have to taste test. Now, before we do our taste test, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today here in my kitchen. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Take a second and subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. Thank you so much for my returning subscribers and channel members. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Okay, don't forget to grab your Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning. I also am getting ready to come out with no salt, all-purpose, no salt, no sodium, as well as some heat, hot and spicy, okay? So be on the lookout for that coming within probably the next month or so, all right? You all have been asking for it, so I am delivering. And please check out my other channels. I have a story channel now for those who want to relax and just listen and go to sleep. They're all narrated by me, and that channel is called My Relaxing Stories. And then you all know about Pam's POV. I am close to 100,000 guys, so I need about 3 more thousand subscribers to hit that $1,000 mark and get my plaque. Y'all know I gotta think about the plaques, okay? I just like the plaques. So help your girl out. And if you're not subscribed to Pam's POV, take a second and subscribe over there as well. Get me to 100K. I would love to hit it this month. And the Scaredy Cat Gardener, where my bell peppers and green onions come from. All right? Without further ado. The cheese is melted all through there. Oh my goodness. My Pam's All Prep seasoning gave it just that all around seasoning that you want in your sausage and things like that. Ooh, and you can switch this out. For those who don't want the meat, try spinach and cream cheese with the same scallions and maybe even some mushrooms in there, your egg. Delicious. However you would make an omelet, that's what you can put inside of here. This can be any kind of breakfast food. You can substitute the sausage for bacon. Just customize it, make it your own. I'm telling you. Woo, if you don't try this recipe, you are missing out. All right, I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.